What's up, guys? It's your boy Tucci here, back with another video, and today we are playing some more Injustice 2 Mobile, and we're going to be focusing on gear, effects, and what you really should be aiming for when you got a set of team. So you want to try and make each character a certain kind of character, or type, I guess you could say. It'll make more sense when I explain it in the video. So I made a video kind of like this in the past, but it was when Injustice 2 Mobile first came out, so it's kind of old and there's a ton that has changed since then. Also new characters that are involved and possibly better teams since the initial release of the game. So I'm going to be going through and I'm going to be showing you guys my team builds and what I am focusing on. Now keep in mind, I'm working on these characters. They are not fully decked out to how I want them to be yet, so it's going to be a little off from what I'm saying when I look at certain characters. Just keep that in mind. I'm working on switching it and fixing it, and I've been working on this for the last couple of weeks, and my roster threat before was 3.5 million, and as you can see now in the bottom right hand corner, it is 4.228 now. So I've definitely improved changes for the better, specifically with my multiverse team, but I just wanted to go through and just let you guys know that ahead of time. So what should you be focusing on? Well, number one, you need to go through and decide what characters you want for your roster, or for your specific team when you go out to battle. So for example, I already know, locked and loaded, I got my Justice League Cyborg, Justice League The Flash, and also Justice League Aquaman as my main 3 units when I go into a battle. They're always going to be together, and I'm always going to make sure that I have them set for the same battle. So with that in mind, now I need to go through and decide what character I want for each. Do I want to make a certain character specifically attack, defense, and kind of like a tank, or support, or overall character? So that's what I kind of make the support character. I kind of make it as like an overall, so it stretches all angles, just not at maxed out. So basically, if you're looking at a tally sheet, you got attack, overall, and you got attack, health, defense, crit attack chance, etc. Overall characters and support characters, I have them at the halfway point for everything. Attack, I got them labeled as for attack and crit attack chance higher, and defense, etc. All this higher and stuff. So what I'm working on is making my Justice League The Flash, for example, specifically attack. So I'm going to go through, and for attack units, you want to make sure your crit attack chance, actually let me bring it up over in stats. You want to make sure your crit attack chance, your lethal attack chance, and your fast attack chance are all at close to 75% as you can make them. So crit attack chance, you definitely want it 75%. For a character like the Flash or an attacking unit just in general, I would recommend putting fast attack chance either at 75 or as close to 75% as you possibly can. And I'm also working on getting I'm going to work on getting my lethal attack chance up to probably about 50% chance. For those of you that don't know, lethal attack chance hits. If a lethal attack hits, it does 10% more damage than the regular attack, and you can get a crit attack chance, or crit attack and a lethal attack in the same hit. So you're boosting that initial attack by both of these factors, and it is going to be major. So you definitely want to work on those. And also, I'm going to be getting my crit attack damage up, hopefully the max at like 300%. I think the max is 300% or 325, or again as close as you possibly can to getting it. But guys, don't sleep on attack, okay? You really don't want to sleep on attack. Attack is a very, very, very major unit when it comes, and when you have characters like Aquaman that can basic attack chance, or I'm sorry, that can go through and make your basic attacks break through, there's a chance of doing that. You definitely want to have that factor up. Do not sleep on attack, guys, okay? Do not sleep, but work on it later. So, like I said, work on getting crit attack chance up to 75, and then getting the fast attack chance as close to 75. Lethal attack chance, again, the same thing, and crit attack chance as high as you possibly can, and then work on attack, okay? Now, this is just the build that I'm making for it, okay? I have his defense at 75% for a reason. You want to make sure your characters are all at least have 70% defense, okay? Whether it's attack, overall, or a tank kind of unit, you want to make sure defense is at least 70% because that is key. You can even stretch to 65 if you wanted to, but that is very, very key in surviving certain hits like super moves in battle. So that's probably the number one priority for all of your characters, no matter what they are. Now, for the defensive kind of unit, I got Justice League Cyborgs my defensive kind of unit right now, or I'm working on making him that way. I want to focus on him taking a lot of the hits and a lot of the blunt of the hits. Right now I have him as kind of like an overall kind of character, but I really want to focus more on getting him up to defense. So as you can see, my crit attack resistance, damage over time resistance, and stun attack resistance are getting higher than they really should be. So I'm working on getting those up to at least 50% for all of them, and mainly critical attack resistance as close to 75% as possible, and then I'm going to be working on getting his health up as well. Now I know he's not a featured tank unit like Armored Superman or Primal Swamp Thing, but I'm trying to force him into that realm, so that way when I need to take hits and try and power drain characters with his special 2, it's a double-edged sword, and it's going to be really hard to kill him. And finally, Justice League Aquaman, I got him as my support / overall character. I'm working on making him probably his defense crit attack chance at max, and then going through and boosting his attack and health, and also his critical attack damage. So this is in case anything kind of goes sour and wrong. I can put him in, and I want him to be able to dish out heavy blows while also taking some hits. So I can use his super move and revive one of the 2 other characters, Justice League Cyborg or the Flash. So that is what I'm aiming for. Like I said, if you want a attack kind of unit, you got to work on critical attack chance, critical attack damage for the most part, fast attack chance, and then lethal attack chance after that. And then don't sleep on attack and basic attack. Work on that as well for your characters. For defensive kind of tanky units, work on defense and health, as well as critical attack resistance, close as you can, and then doing the stun resistance and the other one as close to 50% or as high as you can, and then focus on the health. And then overall character, which I have for support, kind of just work on meshing everything as high as you can in regards to attack, defense, health, critical attack chance, and probably even critical attack damage if you can. So that's about it, guys. This is an updated video for that and the gear effects. I hope you guys enjoyed and this helped at least a little bit. I just really wanted to go ahead and make another video showing you guys what I'm aiming for, and make sure you pick out again your certain 3 characters first, and then go through and decide which characters you want for each thing. So attack, health, and support or overall, and kind of just go through there. As you can see, like I said, with the multiverse team, multiverse the Flash, multiverse the Green Arrow, multiverse Supergirl, I bumped them up tremendously, and I've been working majorly on that because multiverse team is a big threat for certain characters. So that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been your boy Tooch. I'm out. Be strong, stay strong, and of course, as always, peace.